All right, so this is a video on Maxxis tires. These are the Razor AT. After almost 3 years of ownership, just short of that, I put them on the truck pretty much like immediately after I bought it. The truck is 2023, bought in January of 23. So these tires, they've been really good. The truck only has 25K on it, so I mean the life of the tires is not great. For the price, let's see here, let's check the mileage. Yeah, 25,063 miles, and these tires have been on this truck since it had 1,500 miles when I switched the wheels and tires out and did the suspension. So it's got full Icon stage 3 suspension. You can check out the channel to see details on the suspension, but the tires, the tires are nice. They're a good looking tire. I mean, they look like a Nitto wrench grappler, and I've been primarily towing with this truck on these tires since it was new. I did the initial 2,000 mile break-in on the truck, and then I started towing immediately our 33-foot travel trailer, and gross weight on it's 9,300 pounds. I have a load equalizing hitch, weight distribution hitch, and the tires do get rotated every 5,000 miles, so they're wearing evenly. And they've got life left. It's just they're getting really close to the wear bars. Let me see here. There's a wear bar right there. Focus in on that. So they've got some life left on them. But what I've noticed as they have gotten older, or wore through, so to speak, is they're definitely noisier. And initially the traction of these tires, wet or dry, was great, but I've noticed as the tires have worn, the wet traction is not so great, and that's probably because there's less tread depth. The last time I was towing the travel trailer through Georgia up a grade in a heavy rainstorm in 4-wheel high, this truck was breaking traction, was drifting around, and it had never done that before. And that was recently. So would I buy them again? For my application, I wouldn't. I really need to put an E-rated tire on the truck for the weight I'm pulling, even though these are well within the weight spec. But I just think an E-rated tire is just going to be more stable. It's going to have more tread. I didn't initially do an E-rated tire because of the weight. Didn't want the weight of that tire, but for somebody who is not towing like I am, I think these are a great tire. And I initially had paid like $223 a tire, and I think on like either Simple Tire or Tires Easy, that website, these things are like under 200 bucks a piece now. So here's a close-up. It's a 285 7017, and that's an Icon 17 by 8.5 wheel for the 3rd gen Tundras. It has a plus 25 millimeter offset. I think they fit well on the truck. You can see here how the tread rolls over right on the side. It's got a little bit of a poke to it. Looks really good. If I wasn't towing so much, I would put a 35 on this truck. I have the suspension for it. Again, full Icon stage 3. It's got upper control arms. There's shocks in the back. But since I tow so much with the truck, that's why I've not done the bigger tire. And it's not for fuel economy, it's more wear and tear on the drivetrain. The transmission will start shifting funky. You put too big of a tire in these trucks and you try to tow some weight with it. So that's my thoughts overall. Really good tire. I think on like a Tacoma or a 4Runner, especially something a little bit lighter and a little bit less torque than these new Tundras, I think this tire is great. It would probably last a lot longer. This truck does have a lot of torque. That's the other problem too. And I think that, when I've got weight on it, and especially from a dead stop, I mean, I think it's kind of spinning a tire a little bit, leaving a stoplight with the travel trailer on it. So, hasn't helped with the wear factor. But overall, with the proper rotation, they have worn, they've worn evenly. And max PSI, I believe was 42, and I run like 40 in the front and 35 in the back unloaded, and then when I put weight on it, I put 40 in the rear. I run lower tire pressure in the rear unloaded because if not, it will wear the center of the tire out. You can see the back tire is worn nice and evenly. Make sure we focus in here. So overall, that's my thoughts on them. Great looking tire, super cheap. They've been great off-road too. I mean, I've taken this truck off-road through some sand and dirt stuff. They're great in that aspect. Not a whole lot of snow or ice. Can't say too much on that, but yeah, they've been good as far as that goes. Just they just don't seem to last as long, just like any cheaper brand tire. So leave it there.